Welcome to another episode of Ben Alexander Eats of the Week. And I am your host, Ben Alexander. And on Monday, 2/26, I had a meatless Monday for lunch. I had farm-rich mozzarella sticks. So they're the plant-based ones, not the regular ones. The regular ones have dairy in it, but the plant-based do not. And I did an allergy and restaurant review on this, like a product review, and you can find it on every platform minus the podcast. It's on the YouTube Shorts page, Instagram, TikTok, if you really want to check it out. But this was my first time ever trying mozzarella sticks, and they were really good. And I also don't have it on Facebook either. I did at one point, but I put it on my story, on my personal Facebook, but on my regular Facebook, the Ben's Allergy Restaurant Reviews on Facebook, for some reason it's not allowing me to post, and I've had problems posting before, so I just really haven't focused all my energy on Facebook. But if you want me to start focusing more of my energy on Facebook, please let me know in the comment section, and I will make sure to put it on Facebook as well. And for dinner, we went to Bolero Alley Food. We had chips and salsa, hummus, and pita bread. And the rationale is I went with my young adult group at my church, and I was able to have fun and eat good dairy-free food. And my leader did a great job to make sure I had food that was dairy-free. And on Tuesday, 2/27, for lunch, I had leftover Jets pizza, a quick lunch, and I'm going to work. And for dinner, I had Arby's, chicken nuggets, curly fries, and apple turnovers. And the rationale is I love Arby's, and I can never go wrong with Arby's at all. And on Wednesday, 2/28, for lunch, I had 2 packs of chocolatey chip pancake Pop-Tarts. And it was a nice treat and a brunch before I headed off to work. And for dinner, I had Walmart Deli popcorn chicken and Taipei orange chicken meal. And I definitely enjoyed tonight's dinner. It was a lot of fried chicken and vegetables. No desserts, and not having a dessert is kind of better than having a dessert, because I really had 2 desserts for lunch in chocolatey chip pancake Pop-Tarts. And on Thursday, 2/29, I had Gom. So basically it's a German sloppy Joe that never seems to disappoint. And my mom made this for me, and I can't complain at all. And for dinner, I went to Domino's. I had bone-in and boneless wings. And the rationale is I went to Domino's with my coworkers and friends for dinner, and I haven't had Domino's in a long time, and I really enjoyed their wings a lot. And for snack, I went to Boston's. I went to Boston's with my coworkers after work, which, by the way, I work from 1 o'clock in the afternoon at 10 o'clock at night, so it was very late, and I got wings, celery, carrots, and fries. And let me tell you, they were so fresh and good. My coworker literally told me that she could hear the crisp and the crunch of the wings and fries as I ate it. And they were so fresh. Of course, it was after 10, and the food after 10 is always hot and fresh. Like, it was so fresh that it was so good. And on Friday, free one, for lunch, I had more leftover Gom. I also had Jose Olay chicken taquitos, peaches, and grandma's pumpkin bread. And the rationale is my mom made me a lot and made sure I had plenty of food. Thanks, Mom. Plus, I had chicken taquitos, peaches, and grandma's pumpkin bread. And you really can't complain about that. And for dinner, I had Taco Bell, nachos, cinnamon twist. And then after I ate my Taco Bell, I had grandma's pumpkin bread. And the rationale is I got my nachos and cinnamon twist without any cross-contamination problems. Plus, I got to eat grandma's pumpkin bread. And on Saturday, free 2, for lunch, I had grandma's pumpkin bread and chicken taquitos from Jose Olay. And I really enjoyed eating this delicious meal before I headed off to work. And for dinner, I went to Arby's again twice in 1 week. Chicken nuggets, crinkle fries, and cherry turnovers. And I thought I told the server apple turnovers, but they were cherry instead. And honestly, you could look, and I thought it was an apple turnover because it looked like an apple turnover. And then I bit into it and was like, this is a cherry turnover. And I was like, man, it's fine. I'll eat it. So I ate the rest of it. And though I do like the apple better, but I would definitely not complain if this ended up happening again, which is weird because I'm not a cherry person, but apparently maybe I've grown out of it. I don't know, but we'll see if this happens again, but that's okay. No problems, no hurt feelings, just move on from it. And I also had the chicken nuggets. They were really good. And I normally have curly fries, but I switched it up to have crinkle fries, and they were really, really good. And on Sunday, March 3rd, free, for breakfast, I had cinnamon rolls. My parents made cinnamon rolls, and I split the pan with my brother, even though I could have literally ate the whole thing. But it was probably for the best that I didn't because I had more room for lunch. And by the way, for lunch, we had Roosters. It's Big Bob's Burger with bacon and tater tots. And I'm really glad I had this meal. And this is really my go-to meal every time I go because I could special order my burger to be dairy-free. And for dinner, I had nachos. And the rationale is my mom cooked up some ground beef, and I put salsa and the ground beef on tortilla chips, and I really enjoyed the meal. And the beef was so hot and fresh and cooked up really, really nice. Thanks, Mom. And if you enjoyed this episode of Ben Alexander Eats of the Week, please consider to follow, share, and subscribe to all my content. Thank you.